Leo, I will be laying out 10 more cards for you in regards to love and career, to have a look and see what additional messages come up for you pertaining to these areas of your life. Now, please bear in mind this is general. It's not going to apply to everyone, but there might be something here that's helpful for you this month. Okay, Leo, so let's jump into it and have a look and see what's coming up first in love. Okay, love for Leo. Okay, a lot of things that are going to come to your understanding, come to your awareness. A lot of information here. Revelations, could be secrets, understandings, feelings, finally understanding things for how they are. Okay, completing something, seeing something as it is with the World card. The fact that that has come up, I feel like might be tied into the devil and the fool. Okay, it's almost like the hand of God here. So something that is, it could be that someone points something out to you, an outsider. It could be that you get an intuitive thought, a hunch, a premonition even, but it's going to give you a lot of clarity with the World card to make some sort of decision here. You might be toying with the notion of indecisiveness. For those that are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe that situation is heightened more so with that anxiety. But there's a situation or someone leaving the picture, okay? I don't know if it's an air sign specifically, or it's someone, you know, and can be someone under any sign or element. The Five of Swords is walking away from a situation and picking yourself back up, sort of like recovery mode. Or trying to recover. Now, for some of you, it could be heartbreak, it could be healing, it could be trying to recover after someone's done something to you, after you've done something to them. But the notion of picking up the pieces is coming back around here. Maybe even more so if you do have a long distance relationship, or you have something with someone foreign, or a different culture or nationality to you, Leo. Perhaps these messages are more heightened for you, or in fact, if it is a fire sign, you're dealing with the Aries, a fellow Leo, or a Sagittarius. So I feel like this has a lot to do with potentially a bit of indecisiveness. Yes, should you stay? Should you go? But sometimes the power of the devil has a way of pulling us back. Yes, I do feel like there's a lot of healing and self-growth that's going to be happening. There's a lot of focus on yourself. And I do feel for a lot of you, it's going to change how you see relationships. It's going to change the kind of person you go for, maybe. That could also be the case. I definitely feel there's an online connection happening for some of you with the World card, or meeting someone foreign. So travel could definitely bring romance or romantic connections to you. But there's a lot to do with emotions here as well. You've got 3 water cards plus the 4 here. And the other cards which have water captured in them as well. And this could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. And I feel like that points to, I mean, there's an offer of love. The Knight of Cups is a very trustworthy energy because it's genuine. So for a lot of you, you know, we can disregard the Fool, the playing out of the Fool and the devil. The devil can just be a connection merging. The people are binded here, so the people are binded, not always in a bad way, because I feel like there might be someone offering you a binding, a relationship, but the Knight of Cups is aware of what the lengths he has to go to get his way, or to get you into his possession or her possession. So I see him as a ride or die, because I feel like he's committed no matter what, no matter how intense, no matter how climactic, no matter how complicated, complex things get. He is there. He's willing. He's got his cup ready. He's got his armor on. He's willing to cross rivers and climb mountains. So it's someone quite determined to do a lot for you, Leo. Or you might feel this way. You might feel like you're very determined to do something for another person. Maybe you finally realize you love them. Maybe you've lost. Maybe you've walked away. Maybe you've disconnected. A reunion or reconciliation is definitely on the cards for some of you. So even if this is an ex-lover or someone you've been out of contact with, Leo, the universe might just bring you back together, and then decisions will be made. A lot of new things that you might be starting, yes, okay, experimenting, leaving the confines of your castle and putting yourself out there to the world, or doing things differently, maybe approaching a relationship differently, maybe looking at your previous habits, you know, looking into that and seeing how you can improve and grow and evolve from that as well. That's also possible. With the World card, some of you are coming out there with relationship news to the world. You might be announcing that you're seeing someone. You might have been keeping something a secret, or someone a secret. Maybe you just didn't want to tell people. It could be a month where you make things exclusive, okay? Make things exclusive to your children. Let them know you're seeing someone, or you're dating someone, or you're back with their mother or father. It could be that you change your relationship status. It's informing the world of your relationship status somehow, okay? And whether that means exclusivity, whether that means posting that you're single online, you know, it is almost like showcasing your relationship milestones or news as well. But definitely, as I said, it could be quite an emotional month. And multiple people could be affected, okay? Not just you and the other person you're in a relationship with. So I don't know who that applies to, but it could apply for some of you out there, okay? Let's move on and have a look at your career, business, finance. Okay, Pentacle cards show a growth in money or changes in circumstances, but it's growing. It's going up, which is really good. You've got the 6, the 7, and the 8 of Pentacles. So something is going to play out, a sequence of events, or something is going to play out very smoothly. Okay, it's consecutive numbers, which is very positive. I feel it points to an auspicious sign, and I feel like there's a lot of money coming in, or growth in money. Now, sometimes the 6 can be seen as generosity, so there might be an act of generosity, of donation, of donating time or money, resources, energy towards your business venture, towards the company. Maybe someone donating a lot of their time. Maybe this is even asking for a loan or getting approved for a loan. Something you've been waiting for quite some time here, Leo, so that could come into your possession. The scales can represent the sign of Libra as well. Libra is a sign of unions, so there can be a union forming, the bindings further reiterated by the Devil card. But look, there could also be things that are a little bit one-sided, okay? The fact that that sits there, the Devil is all powerful, the Fool is all submissive, something might be one-sided, or someone is not giving as much as what they're getting, okay? So there's lack of giving back or lack of reciprocity here. So that needs to be looked into, okay? But like I said, the 6, the 7, and 8 could definitely be growth in finances. You're contemplating something with the 7. You might have something mapped out. You might be collecting resources. You might be getting a business plan together. You might be assessing your finances. But there's something that you're sort of investigating or contemplating on. And then after that sort of phase, that overview or planning, you're going to move things into action here with the 8, which is very nice. The 8 is all about focus, determination, hard work. There's something that's really going to, you're just sort of going to switch off from everything else and put in a lot of attention, maybe to finances, maybe to home renovations, maybe to work projects, work ideas, maybe to improving your skills in whichever area you need to. But there's a lot of energy, good energy. Okay, you've got Sagittarian energy coming up with the Temperance card. So, you know, it's a very motivated energy. It is a fire sign here, and it's all about direction and targets. They're very good with those things. They're very good at being quite forward. So forward thinking, yes. Thinking ahead, absolutely. A lot of planning, whether it's long-term or short-term planning, that will be conducted during this time. The Temperance card can also bring a lot of balance Now, you've got angels and devils around you here, but look, the angel can represent an intermediary, a middleman, or a messenger. Okay, so there could be someone messaging, a lot of messages coming in, or someone acting on your behalf. And for a lot of you, it could be finding representation, whether this is legal representation, professional representation, creative representation, or sponsorship. There could be someone acting on your behalf, or you might be invited to act on someone else's behalf. An individual, a creative idea, a company, you might be asked to do that here. But I feel in terms of relationships and colleague connections, business profiling and building professional connections, that's coming up as something quite positive. There might be a lot of events coming up that it would be wise for you to attend, because a lot of new ideas can be birthed from these events and collaborating or meeting with these people who could be quite like-minded. And it could be a water sign here, which would be the Pisces. Again, Pisces is very creative, so you might be encountering a lot of innovative people, maybe who are creative, maybe who have I guess the ideas, but not necessarily know how to implement or execute these ideas. And that might be where you come in and sort of swing that into action here, Leo. So for a lot of you, you could complement each other quite well, even though you could be quite opposing. The devil and the angel are adversaries. They oppose each other. They're very different. Two very different ideas or views or aspects could come together and form something quite powerful, be the birth, be the start of something quite lucrative, or something quite major, or something quite big. Okay, so whether it's investments, a business idea, for example. So I really feel like that's a good thing. And I do feel if you have had any sort of complications in the workplace, any sort of anxiety, or you haven't been able to work cohesively as a team or with your colleagues, I do feel that you might find resolution, problem solving, and succession in whatever it is that's happening here, because the Three of Cups is that celebration. It's that unity. Okay, so you will find unity, come to a unanimous decision, find allegiance or support or encouragement, or get some sort of backing. Okay, or you will be in a position to back someone or unify someone or mediate an issue here, Leo. So again, a lot of that energy is going to come from you, but for the most part is looking pretty good. Quite intense, but good nonetheless. So I will leave your reading at that, Leo. Thank you again for watching. I do hope it's been helpful.